as we enter this road, you can see that this road is a national speed limit road. So the speed limit here is
60 miles an hour.
what do we see up ahead of us here?
Bushes, vehicles,
On the sides?
which are there curbs, houses?
Houses. Do you think it's a good idea to be driving 60 miles an hour here?
Literally 60 miles an hour.
Do you think it's a good idea to be doing that? No. So this road is all about showing that you're actually choosing an appropriate speed for the road that you're on, yeah, and not just reacting to the speed limit. That first bit there, 30 miles an hour, absolutely fine. I wouldn't be driving any faster than that. But once you've gone past all those houses and you come on this section, you need to start showing that you're aware that the speed limit is a national speed limit and increasing your speed. I still wouldn't go anywhere near 60 miles an hour.
Now you can see at the moment that the time this video was done, we had some very good weather conditions. This area is a downhill slope that goes to the bridge under the M271 North, and as you can see, the banking on the sides has got lots of trees and not a lot of sun comes here. So in significant wet weather, this area is quite often very wet, and the area under the bridge retains a bit of water for quite a long time. It is some standing water, but it's not a significant flood. It's not that you've got a concern with taking the vehicle through, but you do need to be a little bit more cautious and reducing your speed to do so. The bigger concern is when we have standing water and we have freezing conditions as well. As vehicles go through the wet area and they go up the hill, the water drops off the car. It's at a much thinner level when it's laying on the ground then, and it's much easier for it to freeze. So you will have quite often very black ice on the downhill slope there. Now it's unlikely that on a test they would take you when these conditions exist, but it's not out of the realms of possibility.
The road surface here is terrible. It's bitty, and you're going to feel it even worse coming around here, yeah? Look at all that bumps and stuff. That is not a good road surface. So 60 miles an hour is inappropriate. Anywhere around 40 to 45 would be fine, yeah? Because you've got no pavements, so people would be walking on this road. You've got stables, so there'd be horses walking on this road. 40 to 45 would be appropriate, yeah? Don't get anywhere near 60. Up ahead of us, you're going to see a sign for a bridge, yeah? Literally just after it, we are going to be turning left at the crossroads. So you cannot go over this bridge at 40 miles an hour because it is literally on the other side, yeah? So you need to do all of your slowing down before you get to the crossing, okay? We come in here. This is national speed limit, but clearly you can see it is a 30 mile per hour road, okay?
This area is the bridge under the M27. This will be a different situation to the bridge under the M271, where this retains quite a significant amount of water, and passing through that standing water you will need to do in a very different way. First of all, always consider whether it's absolutely essential to go through this area or if there's a more suitable route to go through, and also to ensure that you don't actually flood the car. You need to get down to a very slow speed before you enter the water, and then maintain that slow speed not to create a wave that would go over the top of the car and potentially flood the engine.
We're now going through a little village, so we're going to have some alternating priority gates here. So at the moment we haven't got priority, and then we've got cars parked on our side, so just drive very sensibly down here, yeah? There's some industrial units on the side. It's you're gonna have heavy goods vehicles coming down here like this, yeah? So is that the best position, do you think? No, that's it. We need to go into that gap there. But this is exactly what we want to be kind of like seeing, yeah? think about how your choice of position is going to affect other road users. We've done it a couple of times today, where we tried to get out of the way and not thought about how well we could do it, and then our position meant that they couldn't move past us anyway, yeah? This time, we've got priority, but they can't see us. It's really difficult for them to know that there's someone to give way to, yeah? So be careful there. As we go past this sign on the left-hand side, you'll see national speed limit signs in the bushes, yeah? So this bit now is once again national speed limit. I would still say it is not appropriate to do 60 miles an hour here, yeah?
Yeah.
There is a really ugly bump here if you're going too fast. That one there. If you go too fast there, it's going to bump you up. But once you've gone past it, you should be looking to increase your speed, if at all possible. Clearly we've got a van in front of us, yeah? So about here, you should be looking to get to about 40, 45 miles an hour again. Because at the top, you're going to see ahead of you, the speed limit is going to change back to 30 miles an hour from Nursing and Industrial Estate, okay? So that road has got quite a lot of challenges that you need to take account of, and it's all to do with picking the correct speed for the road that you're on and what you see ahead of you, okay? So that's the first stage done. The second stage are a few complicated roundabouts. So up ahead of us at the roundabout, you're going to be told to turn right. It's the third exit. So it's just round this corner, just round here, yeah? That's it. Ultimately, we want to go up that hill where those vans are, and we want to be in the middle lane. There is no markings here, yeah? So just go into the middle of the road. Go right into the middle. Perfect. Keep in the middle, keep in the middle. And then position yourself to go straight up in the middle lane here. Cancel your indicator. Perfect. That's the perfect line for that, yeah? At the next roundabout, you're going to follow the road ahead, second exit. This is the junction over the top of the M271. So once again, markings aren't great. You're going to have some big, ugly, heavy goods vehicles coming up on your sides as well, yeah? So be careful of your positioning and the fact that they may need extra space. But ultimately, you're staying in the middle lane. Stay in the middle lane. That's it. And then the middle lane will become the left-hand lane without you doing anything, because the left-hand lane is just faded away. And then we're going to be taking this exit, okay? So we're all good so far, okay? The final challenging bit is the next roundabout. At the roundabout, you're going to be asked to turn right. It's the third exit towards Lord's Hill, Nursling and Roundhams. Stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here. Slow yourself down. We're going to go into the middle lane here.
Now, looking at the road markings on this approach to the roundabout, you will see that it is absolutely fine for you to take right third exit in the right hand lane here. That would mean that you would go onto the inside of the roundabout and you would exit into the right hand lane of the exit road, which would then have a merge in turn with the lane on the left, because it will become a single lane. Unless you're doing this at a high traffic time of day like rush hour, there's not really any need to be in the right hand lane either on the approach or on the exit. So that's why I state that my preference is always to go into the middle lane and then end up going into the left hand lane on the exit.
That's it. And we're going to stay in the middle lane. And we're going to follow the middle lane round. That's it. And then we're going to observe and indicate to let people know that we want to leave. And that's the line that we need to take on that one.
So if you've made it through to this part of the video, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you'll find some of the bits of information I've given you useful if you have to do this route on your test. If you have found it useful, then don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos so that it gives me some encouragement to do some more, and hopefully I'll see you again real soon. Take care.